Praise God, my wonderful friends. This is one of the greatest days of my life. I will never forget June 6, 2018. My life will never be the same. My friends, first I want to ask you a question. Do you feel something is off? Do you feel sometimes like you're crazy because this world makes you crazy? Do you feel like the political system is off? Do you feel like it never changes? It's always just the same thing. They give you two choices of the same thing. Do you feel like history is off? Do you feel like religion is off? Do you feel like math and language and all that is just off? It doesn't work out. It's not making sense. All of their theories are not coming together. This life is just not coming together like instinctively you know it should be. And you can feel crazy when you start talking like this and butting up against their system. They'll want to medicate you. They'll tell you that you're not going to make it in this world. They'll try to put fear in you. They'll tell you you're a blasphemer, that you're unpatriotic, that you're a bad citizen, that you're going to hell. And they try to keep you confined. But my friends, today, in that place between awake and asleep, God downloaded the question I've had burning in my heart for so long. I've been asking Him, show me the grid, show me that unified field that we move energy, and so I can understand how it works. And He showed me today. And I want to read a couple things from Rumi today. It says, the breeze at dawn has secrets to tell you. Don't go back to sleep. You must ask for what you really want. Don't go back to sleep. People are going back and forth across the doorsill where the two worlds touch, praise God. The door is round and open. Don't go back to sleep. My friends, that place between awake and asleep, that place of meditation is where we're hearing from God, from good spirit, and we're getting all wisdom and knowledge. Don't go back to sleep. I got up this morning and I wrote down all the numbers and the angles, and I spent 3 hours doing the math, and praise God, it all worked out. I saw the field. I saw for the first time with my own spiritual eye perfection. I felt bliss. My friends, it works out mathematically. It works out in language. It works out in spirit. It works out in form. The highest principle, the highest order works perfection. And I saw it today, and I worked it out mathematically, and it was beautiful. I'm going to share it with you today, my friends. The highest principle created us. The highest principle of good and order created us. But we have a choice to create our highest principle and order. So God created us, if you want to use that word, okay, but we create our God. Okay, now that might get confusing, so stay with me, don't lose me. Okay, so in truth, the Creator, the perfect Creator, created us perfect, just like Him, in perfect order. But we have free will. And the collective consciousness has chosen a highest principle that is not the highest principle. So therefore, our reality, what's real to us, is not the highest order. Okay? It's a lower order that's mixed, that's at love sometimes and hate and fear sometimes, that's at peace sometimes and at war sometimes. It's an ugly, mixed world. But instinctively, we know there's something better. Okay? Only, and get this, I could give you the 3 hours of math I did and all the angles and explain to you the best I can how energy flows. But hear me, the pure in heart see God. The soul knows love. The soul, that true soul inside of you, knows God. That spirit inside of you knows the law and order of the universe. So you must get your spirit pure to see it. And my friends, this takes us, praise God, to Asha 8. I will seek only the thought of God. Hear this. The perfect Creator's perfect mind created a perfect thought. What else can a perfect Creator create but a perfect thought? And here's where it gets better. I am that thought. I am perfect spirit. I choose not to be double-minded. I choose to think God, the highest principle, the highest order, and not the lie and illusion. I am perfect spirit, God's child thought, and spirit makes form. Okay? That spirit makes your form. So the spirit, hear me, the energy, the information, the agreements you are holding is the form and matter you are making. So when the collective consciousness comes together and they have a lower principle, a lower form, then that is the reality you live in. And then you have a choice. You can break away from that and they will fight you. They will fight you with everything they got. So there's a lot of people, they do what's called riding the beast. They just ride along with the system so they can stay in their financial system. They can travel their roads. They can fly in their airplanes. They can work among it. But they're waiting till they rise up strong enough to kill the beast. Okay, but there's a better way. There's a higher way. Okay, and what it is, it's alignment. It's coming into that perfect order and grid. And it all starts in the pure heart. Your life reflects the energy inside of you. So when we restore His image as the highest principle of good, and this is what I've been teaching you for years, my friends, that God is all good. He does not hate, war, kill, steal, or destroy His creatures. There's complete freedom in Him. There's no judgment. He is all good. And instinctively we know what that is. And when we come into alignment with that, then you can see the perfect grid. And my friends, praise God. I don't think I can say it any better than Rumi said it here. He said, out beyond the ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. And my friends, this is that unified field. This is that grid that I'm talking about. And it mathematically works out. I'll meet you there. Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I will meet you there. I went to that field this morning in spirit, my friends, and it was up so high and beautiful. And I felt that perfection, bliss. I've never felt bliss like that. And I looked down and I could see the world. And I could see the wrong and the right, the good and the bad and the mix. But up here, we were above that. Just God is. Okay? It wasn't wrongdoing and right doing. It's just what is. And what is was perfection. In it, there's no tragedy, no trauma, no lie and illusion, no evil spirit. And it was perfect and beautiful. And then as I was coming back into consciousness, it was so beautiful because I didn't feel like I was being separated from that place, because I realized I am that place. I am one with God. It's the Christ mind that I am one with good spirit. I am unconditional love. I am perfect peace. I am perfect perfection. I am joy. I am kind. I'm all those attributes. And when you have that in that pure heart, in that pure place, my friends, you create a pure world. I'm going to read it to you one more time. Out beyond the ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I will meet you there, my wonderful friends. When the soul lies down in that grass, the world is too full to talk about ideas, languages, even the phrase each other doesn't make sense. Praise God. That's where we were meant and designed to live, in that perfect perfection, that highest dimension. And we're all coming into it together. And as we come as a collective consciousness, that's the world we will create for all to live in. A beautiful, beautiful evolution, a beautiful world where animals not eating animal. Men are not warring anymore. Matter of fact, they couldn't even imagine saying something cruel or thinking something cruel to another person. It's a place of perfect order. It's the highest idea of the highest creator. Perfect perfection. My friends, I love you so much. And we could clear all this up, all the language, all the math, all the order, all the religion with just this love. If you hold and vibrate love, you are in God and God is in you. Love yourself, love your friends and family, love your enemies, love the earth, love the animals, just love. I love you, I love you, I love you.